Annyeonghaseyo. Welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny,
JD,
and Erin.
Was that a smile of like you're laughing at me or you're proud of me?
No, I was just
How
Am I
long?
still over-pronouncing?
No, it's fine. It's good. It's good.
How long have you been practicing?
2 months. I just say it randomly to like keep it
Well
fresh.
done. I'm very impressed with you. I will not
Do you want
attempt it.
the next one, the next level of politeness? Annyeonghaseyo.
There's more.
Yeah.
So
Never
that
mind.
wouldn't be enough if I met BTS. They'd be looking at me like, you then.
You could
Jenny.
start with that, but then you have nothing else to go on.
She wouldn't be speaking if she met them. She'd be drooling.
It's true. It's true. You lose speech from a video.
You're
You were gonna lose.
Annyeonghaseyo, sugar.
Like you, me.
Yeah.
If you lose speech from just one of
And
the MVs, you're not gonna have speech if you meet them in person.
So, BTS.
Bag.
I've missed them. It wasn't the same watching videos without you guys.
Yeah.
So, obviously, to decide what we're going to watch, we're going to spin the wheel.
Oh, I'm out of sync.
You've got to get back into it. Oh, so just away for one bit and then yeah.
Okay,
Forgotten
spin
it
the
all.
wheel. It's my turn. Sugar.
Oh, big surprise.
Oh, V. Okay, Erin, welcome back. I have spun you V.
I feel like this is like the old keep me here, isn't it?
This is like fate. Literally, you've come back and you're like,
So
okay.
V is TAEHYUNG,
TAEHYUNG.
like TAEHYUNG. TAEHYUNG.
Mm-hmm. Just soften the Y slightly. TAEHYUNG.
TAEHYUNG.
Mm-hmm.
TAEHYUNG.
TAEHYUNG.
But we call him
V or
Tay.
Tay, I've seen.
V. Tata is his little BT21 character
Is
with
that
the little heart. That's Tata.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm really excited for you to get. I mean, I love it anyway, but I was really excited for you to get a V solo because I know that you have mentioned before, Jenny. You were saying about his voice, and you found his voice really interesting.
Yeah, I love V's an interesting one for me because I like it when he sings the higher notes, but then when he goes really deep, I'm like, ooh.
He has an
Ooh,
amazing
I like
range
that. Because it doesn't. I think I would have put it together with him being so cute to have such a deep voice.
I know,
But
Oh,
then
yeah.
also, not only does he do all the vocal stuff that I like, but when they're on like mic drop and stuff and they're doing the dance routines, he comes out like really tough because he does the bit. You know when they do that and there's an explosion, he's at the front just looking really. So you think I haven't
back off?
People think I haven't been paying attention.
Yes, that's it. That's good.
I'm not possessive.
I know.
Like that side
This
of the
is
room.
change. If she mentions anything about JK or Sugar, she's like, "Wait, spoken for." You're mentioning something about V, she's just like,
I can't even put like sugar in my tea with her around. No, because
so that's my sugar.
do you know what? It's because I completely agree with you. And to be honest, it was the Dimple live performance that really
"Oh, him in that shirt,
tipped it for me.
with that
And
like
then,
permed hair." Oh,
Oh,
then
I like it
obviously-
when he does his little eyebrow things. He's very good at that.
but I didn't realise kind of how far it goes back because when we're
Yeah.
rewatching the videos, and
yeah, you were
I
asking
seem
about
to
V
just
from the
keep-
beginning. You just did. That's what I'm saying.
in one
The sneak
video,
attack.
I did it twice. I asked the exact same question, and I was like, "What?"
I think my
Why am I
favourite
doing
favourite Erin and V moment is in Dope when I said he looks so young. You're like, I know, but I like it.
You're like,
Yeah.
I know, I can't control with the bow tie. You're like, "Ah."
Actually, no, you're right. It was. It's dope. It's when the bow tie. Yeah, I think that's when it kind of really.
And the little shorts, the little
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah,
So
it,
cute.
It really hit me, but I do appreciate all of them, and I wouldn't.
Never
I-
rule
I-
anyone
I don't-
out.
I don't
No, I never
want
rule
to-
any of them out.
I wouldn't ever want to. I don't want to pigeonhole.
No, of
myself
course, of
because
course.
They are lovely, and I think we're just. I feel like it's still only my like baby toe is in the water.
Yeah, still so
with
much to
all of
learn.
this.
Very, yep.
I've
True,
already
true.
gone through like, ooh, JK. Well, to be honest, I started at RM, JK, V. I reckon I'll get through all of them.
Yes.
I think I'm just going to be a complete.
I love the way you're
Bit of a
like,
hoe.
I've only dipped a little in the water and I'm like, I'm putting my head in.
No, but we
I'm drowning.
but what I mean is like in the realm of how much content and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
there is, we're really only we're at the edge
Yeah.
still.
Like I said, I was very set on JK, liking Sugar, one guy, and I was like, no!
Well, I'm really excited for you to see V's solo. We have chosen Singularity. And the reason for that is because I want you to think think back to V in Dope and how cute he was and things like that. This Singularity, you just see a whole other side to V. He is just a fine-ass man. And he has got a beautiful deep voice.
This is older V.
This is slightly older V, yeah. Actually, Kat, fact check fairy, could you please find out for me what year Singularity came out?
I'm interested to see what kind of song it is.
I think 2018.
Is it going to be very singing or a bit of rapping?
Because I feel like he's a vocalist,
He's
but
a
I feel
vocalist.
like he doesn't only do...
No, he doesn't, because...
Okay, no. V does not rap, although he loves to rap. And whenever the rap line is singing, performing, or attempting it, V just cannot hold himself and he will just dive out and start rapping. And the others are just like, dude.
So basically, what we're saying is he's Erin.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. But
Literally, can you imagine Erin and V together trying to rap? That would be brilliant.
Do you know what? Compliments
You
to
guys
me
are
because
made
you
for
said
each other.
about singing. So
Also, the Singularity was May the 7th, 2018, and actually, RM wrote some of it.
Yeah, he wrote all of it.
Oh.
Yeah, that
But
was
there
right.
is-
Good,
there is somebody
2018.
else as well, so I don't
Yeah.
think it's that.
So,
But
look
what
at
I
you,
mean by-
blinkered. RM did everything.
But what I mean by
No,
he
he does
doesn't,
it,
he
'cause he-
doesn't just do the vocal stuff. Is I mean, he's not someone I can see just singing ballads. You know, I can see that he could do
yeah.
different things.
for sure, yeah, and that's what I really
I
like
use
about
this
all
like
of them. Come on,
He will do different things.
That's what I love about all the members actually, is that they are so multi-talented and in different skills. V originally was in BTS as a vocalist, but he then officially became part of the part of the dance line. Sorry, I think it was actually after Singularity. So end of 2017, beginning of 2018, he officially became part of the dance line as well.
So am I going to get quite a bit of dancing in this?
It's really good dancing in this, but it's not it's not a hype number. It's actually, let it explain itself. It's almost like a bluesy jazzy number. It's amazing.
Here she goes.
Are you kidding
He's going to
me?
he's going to
Oh
ruin
my
you.
God.
He's going to ruin you with this song.
So if I was allowed to have my wedding exactly as I wanted it,
To V.
I would have when we smooth jazz. And, I just love it.
Oh, good. Yeah, this is literally like if Barry White was reincarnated, he would be in V. This is what it's going to be like. So
I'm
well, you'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, I feel like this is
so
going to surprise us a bit.
Yeah, it might do.
I'm so
Yeah, so it's V Singularity. Yeah, this the song itself was based written by RM and some other help from obviously more staff members in Big Hit. But RM wrote this after reading a book, and it's basically about it's kind of sad but kind of it's sweet as well. It's about someone who has been in a dream, and that dream was really beautiful, and you were in love. It was absolutely romantic. You were completely intoxicated and entranced in this dream of love, and then you wake up, and then all of a sudden you realise you're alone, and so it's kind of sad. But it's actually a metaphor for how people can lose themselves in a toxic love, how love can sometimes be so toxic and so all-encompassing that you lose yourself, and then when you come back to the realisation of yourself, you can then you appreciate that's not right, maybe that's not a healthy love, but then you start to sort of appreciate your own singularity, you as a unique individual again at the same time. So, but that's why I love them, because that's just such an amazing message. It's so complex, it's so smart, Yeah, all of their songs are open to interpretation, as is like art and things. So you can completely just enjoy it on the surface, at face value, and whatever it makes you feel. But if you want to know about the deeper meaning of it, that's what it is. I was inspired by this book that I read.
So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Been enjoying all the comments.
It's so good.
Yeah, a lot of V fans in there. So hopefully you'll like this one. I hope you'll like the video. I'm pretty sure.
It's amazing.
Okay.
He's very talented.
Oh, aren't they all?
There you go. This is it. Literally, like whatever they come out with or whatever. I never think I'm going to keep on getting surprised, and I do, and it's amazing.
I'm very excited.
if you head over to Patreon, we are 2 videos ahead, and we're doing Patreon exclusives of all the behind the scenes dance practices, reality shows, all of that. So go have a look at that.
We all just fell apart without me, to be honest.
That's kind of creepy, I'll be honest.
Oh, it's a hand! Oh my god!
It's his hand.
He's so suave.
It's interesting the way that like the vocal doesn't go with the music. It's different.
He reminds me of someone who's really rich and eccentric right now. Walking around in his like house coat.
I want the jacket.
Oh my god. Do you think they filmed the dancing to the music or separate?
I've seen him do this live.
That must be so hard. He is beautiful.
It's amazing use of like props as well in this video.
This is just so artsy.
Boy can move.
My lord. Okay, I'm not.
It's a bit
She's
scary.
not
You don't
good
like
with
masks.
masks.
That's okay. That's okay. The last bit also links with they have masks in a lot of their some of their other songs, and it's about the persona and the mask we wear and when we feel too vulnerable to reveal ourselves and things like that.
Totally get that. Just wasn't expecting it at the end.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
I think I might need to watch it all again because I think I just got like it felt like a wave, and I was just being like taken from the beach away with it. Just yeah.
Wasn't his voice beautiful?
Oh, it was.
Did you see what I meant about that smooth jazzy feel, like which I don't think you would expect when from hearing the BTS songs that you've heard so far. It was very, very different playing the genre, so really, really cool.
Yeah, that wasn't for me.
No, fair enough.
I mean, his vocal's great, it always is. But that style of music wasn't for me. I don't know whether it's one that if I heard it more that it would
grew on me.
Grew on me, but straight off, I wouldn't say it was one for me. But.
Yeah, that when I first heard it because it is so different from the other BTS ones. I heard it and I saw the video and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing for what it was, but I'm not sure if it would be in my playlist. I would listen to it, but let me tell you, that grows on you, and that
Yeah.
is a stirring soup song.
I think
Oh,
what I struggle with is that
It's on the soup playlist.
the lyrics don't go with the music in the same way. You know how you usually have the melody and the vocal when it flows together.
It's a very interesting mix.
Yeah, it was interesting. I think I'd have to listen to it a few more times to have a real decision either way. Do you know what I mean?
I like that because actually for me, my interpretation of almost like this struggle and this clash between the beat and where the lyrics and his voice fits in is almost like the struggle that he's having between leaving this love behind and then coming back to reality and accepting that he's now on his own. And then when he gets to the chorus, it flows, all of a sudden it comes together and flows together a lot more. So I know what you mean. It's almost like slightly uncomfortable in your ear. You're like, why is it not going together? It's almost clashing. But I actually think it's part of the art of the song, actually.
It's like knowing what's good for you, but you don't necessarily want to leave. Like if the whole thing is about this great love, but it's toxic for you, you know what's right, but you don't necessarily want to do it. So it's like this internal fight, which is, I think, the two parts of the music are. They're like fighting almost one another. But I absolutely loved it because I love that very chilled sound. So when I say, I want to listen to like a chilled out music, I can listen to that by the pool, or cooking, and that's not even with watching it. And
you will listen to that in the bath with candlelight.
Oh my God.
He was serenade.
What I'm going to be going to do. I will probably have a million more opinions and thoughts on it. I just can't really form them because I just feel like I've just been...
I do think it's one of those
waved.
videos, though, a bit like with Blood, Sweat and Tears. We need to watch it a few times to take in all the different components of the video.
There's a lot there. Yeah, there's more about why he's standing on the lake, and it's about the Greek god of Narcissus who falls in love with his own reflection. And
I was
things
thinking about
like that.
the reflection and then seeing it from underneath, like seeing... Yeah, people say like you can't judge...
You right, fact check fairy, you choking? Look, people are going to think that we don't allow you to speak or breathe on a recording. Please, cough freely.
You know, you just get so suddenly you get like a
I go on my
the more you try and stop it, you're like...
People are going to think we beat you.
Sorry. They do, they're so mean.
What I was trying to say was, you know how people say like you can't judge something from the outside looking in, and that's kind of what that upward shot from the water felt like, or almost like you're trapped as well. Maybe I feel like there's so many millions of meanings that I really now want to know. But from a purely personal perspective, I would love to do that, like a photo shoot in just that very moody with all the flowers. That was just gorgeous. I hope there's some still images from them because I would love to.
Oh, there's bound to be. We will find you some, and I'll find you articles that goes into deeper meaning about all of that in the book and everything, so you can read that.
I like the stuff they did with the white masks. You know, like when they were there and he'd move and they'd all...
So cool. And they do that on the stage. They do that live. That's really good.
I probably would have liked it more. I'm just a bit iffy with the masks.
Okay,
So
no, that's fair enough.
I was a bit like, I can see this the meaning, but also I'm a bit like...
Yeah, they take a little bit of getting used to for anyone that's a bit uncomfortable with masks, But I think that's also actually quite telling about it, because whenever they use the mask, and they've BTS have used masks in other performances, and they can be really beautiful masks. They've got all like painting and glitter on them and stuff like that. But I think the fact that some of them, you almost find them slightly creepy, is almost like it's linked with the fact that you know that they're not the genuine person. They are the fake. They are, you know what I mean? And that's why it doesn't sit right with you. So, you know what I mean? There could be more of that in it as well.
There is definitely a deep-seated reason as to why I find masks quite uncomfortable.
There was also the bit, you know, when he had the mask on at the end and something came dripping out. Doesn't that happen in Blood, Sweat and Tears at one point?
Blood, Sweat and Tears is where Jin's face cracks.
No, there's a dripping bit.
Yeah, it's Jimmy. His eye.
Oh.
Did I remember something that you didn't?
Yeah, I was thinking of the end when Jin's face cracks.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's what I mean, lots of these links that they do, and this is the thing where ARMY I'm not that great at it, but ARMY are so good at like being detectives. They will literally dive deep and find all this information.
That's my future.
Absolutely.
Right there.
Yeah, that's gonna be Jenny. Jenny's gonna be an ARMY detective, so It's really good.
It was, and I've said this about, I can't think of the name of the song, and we watched it was a live one, and it was again about them having to wear a mask.
The Truth Untold.
Yes, it is beautifully haunting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was how that's how I would.
Yeah, I think haunting would be a
Yeah,
good word for
but
it.
I loved it,
Good.
and
And did he swoon you a bit more? Has it made you pull more towards V?
I don't think it was
boy
one that,
can move. Those dance moves are amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think I needed to be like dragged in anymore, but I feel like it was gorgeous. I feel a bit overwhelmed. I think is what I'm trying to say. I need to.
Need your fan.
Yeah, not maybe in that sense. I just there's so much going on, and I always think then when obviously you guys get to see these videos, by that point I'll have watched this song so many more times,
and Army are awesome at giving more comments and more information, aren't they? So no
and
doubt
I'll
they'll
have
do
had
that
so
for
many
us.
more like probably opinions about it all. But yeah, definitely something that I'll pop on in the car on.
I tell you what, you need a notebook.
I
It's so funny you say that.
And ironically, I feel like someone did just give me one.
I did.
With the flower. He's looking a bit more cheerful. But not just a pop of colour. But it was very
I love his
moody.
blue hair.
But no, thank you for welcoming me back with that gorgeous offering. I'll stay for longer, I promise.
I spun him for you.
Yeah. Is this what happens if I leave for a bit?
No.
And you...
No.
Okay.
You have to stay.
Okay, so that was V, Singularity. Does he go by V on his solo stuff then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.